We just got up here in the tree. It's a great spot, but there's a lot of shooting lanes blocked by these smaller trees. So we'll see how that works out. Hopefully we can find a shooting lane if something does come by. There's a little rub right here. And they just go on up to the top of that ridge. And there's two trails that merge right here. We got the trail behind us still that we were sitting on before we moved this stand. Yeah, so it seems like everything converges right here. But again, it's going to be the issue of, do I have a shot? There's so many trees in the way. I mean, trimming wouldn't even do anything. There's just all these young growth trees up here. So I'm going to get a little bit more comfy here, put my jacket on and face mask, and I'm going to film off the GoPro if something does come by. I don't feel like getting everything set up today with the phone, so might not be the most clear images, but we'll get it on camera. I just looked over my shoulder. There was a buck 50 yards away. He didn't look huge, but I wanted to get him over here to get a better look. And it's been such a rough year, I was probably gonna take him. He was working off down that way, the opposite way of us. I walked up this ridge a different way than I normally do, and I can tell that they've been using the other side of this ravine. So, anyways, I'm gonna see if he might work back this way a little bit. think there was 2 of them. I think it's a buck and a doe, and they just busted me for sure. I gave it a few more minutes and just wanted to walk down there and see. If he had been, he was behind a tree, and I poked my head out, and he was about 50 yards away. I guess he just caught a glimpse of me, but I was taking a knee to take a shot. And I thought I was behind that big tree, and by the time I got halfway down to my knee, he blew, and I saw another flag go the other way, so I'm sure he was with a doe. Oh, man. That's how it goes sometimes, though, so I guess, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might just still hunt a little bit longer and go back to the house and then hunt this lower field tonight and see if anything comes out in the fields. I don't even know what to say. I literally walked right by my tree stand that I moved. 2 or 3 deer went to the left of the ridge down by my stand. 2 or 3 went to the right over the top of it. A huge 8-pointer with a doe went this way over the top. So I came up on the top of the ridge and I passed a spot. I swear I could smell buck, rut, and doe estrus on the ground. Like it hit me in the face, like a zoo. And there's just trails going on top of this the whole way down. I thought this ridge, I look over, that huge buck is just staring at me. No clear shot, too many trees. He's got the doe with him, so of course he's not running. And I'm thinking, okay, if I can just get him to just ease on into an open area to shoot. He never did, it was just too thick. And that doe sat there and looked at me for 15 minutes before she finally took off down the hill, and of course he was right behind her. That's the definition of a rut hunt. I mean, when they don't even want to leave, they know they're in danger, but they could care less. I'm gonna keep on hunting. I'm gonna go to the end of this ridge. There's more deer in here. I mean, the amount of smell that was back there, it's gonna bring in deer all day. So like I said, I thought it was like 1 buck and 1 doe when I first blew that smaller one off. I went up there and deer, there was white flags everywhere. So that's what a hot doe will do. It may have been all bucks. I know there was a big buck that went to the left down here, but I don't think he was as big as this one. So we're gonna keep after it, try to get the GoPro footage. I'm just gonna still hunt for a while, so I can't really film too good, but today is the day to be out here. Oh man, I'm back at the truck. I just don't know what to do. I've got to get back in here tonight. Yeah, I'm drenched, man, you can tell. But golly, I did not expect that. Looking back, it was really careless the way I got up and went after that 1 deer, but I could tell he wasn't that big. And I said, well, I got 2 tags. If he gives me a shot, he gives me a shot. If not, oh well. He's not huge. And I knew I wasn't gonna get a shot where I was sitting, so why not get up and try? And he ran off, and 1 other one kind of jumped around. And if it was that doe or another buck, I don't know, but you know, looking back, when I went out there to where he was, which really the most frustrating part is that's right where my tree stand is. I mean, 10 yards away, and I've just not been seeing deer. So I had to try something new, and then, you know, today was that hot day, but when I walked up there past my stand 10 yards, I mean, there was deer. You just don't see that many deer around here at once, and they exploded out of there just everywhere. So I mean, that tells you what's going on. And then that smell, I mean, when I smelled that, I just knew exactly. I mean, it's hot right now. So that buck was huge 8-pointer, probably easily my 2nd biggest. I don't know if he would have been probably right there with my biggest. I mean, he's probably a 135, 140 8-pointer maybe. I mean, he might have been a little bit smaller than that once you get up to him, but yeah, he don't get much bigger around here, I know that. So I'm gonna regroup, probably take a shower again, try to get this sweat off of me, and I'm definitely coming back tomorrow, and I don't want to ruin that spot. If there's a hot doe in there and she's gonna be cruising around and bucks are gonna be, you know, all after her, then I'm gonna try to get in here early in the morning and sit a long time. But that was midday. That was 12:30, 1 o'clock. So, you know, tomorrow is gonna be make it or break it. Weather is perfect, and this is my last week of vacation before holidays come around. So we gotta make something happen tonight, whether I'm sitting in this field and just hoping something happens and trying to stay out of there, or tomorrow morning and afternoon, one of the two, one of the three. So I would love to go back in there tonight, but I just don't want to trample up that hill and blow something out again before I can really get in there tomorrow with this higher pressure day. So, oh man, I don't know. We'll see. I got to make some decisions, but good signs. I mean, December 12th in Tennessee, you know, that's a late rut, but it's on, it's hot. It's the day after all the excitement, and today's not exciting. I'm back in the tree where I should have been yesterday, and there's not much going on. I came out for another midday sit after I got some things done at the house, and I saw a lot of deer chasing on the way here out in the fields. So, you know, that second rut phase, or that fawn estrus cycle, is coming in right now. And it's definitely a good time to be out, but it's going to be very sporadic and very limited to where that small group of fawns, or maybe a doe that came in a second time, is going to be at. So just got to be in the right spot at the right time, just like we were yesterday on accident. So a lot of luck plays into it, but it's a nice day. Barometer's pretty high. It's 30.1, 30.2, so not bad, not the highest, but pretty calm. Nice little breeze. It's warm. You know, it got cold last night, a little bit warmer today, about 60 degrees. So, but that shouldn't keep them from moving if there's a doe in heat. And I know there's one in here somewhere, but there's no telling where that big buck's bumped her off to by now. We'll see what happens, but this is what we're looking at today. You can sure see through the woods really good right now. There's not too many leaves left. There's a few. I'm gonna hunt here for another hour or so. Between 3 and 4 o'clock, I'm gonna still hunt my way through just like I did yesterday. Check this other hillside, make sure nothing's sitting there with a doe that's just gonna look at me, let me take a shot like yesterday. And then I'm gonna try to hunt this lower field. See if they come back to the green field for food. Really, the biggest issue is I left my bag in the tree last night, and wisely took my flashlight, my headlamp, and it's sitting in the truck right now because I'm used to it being right here. So that's the life of a hunter. Sometimes you make stupid mistakes, and I've made quite a few in the past 2 days. So hopefully luck is on my side, because I'm gonna need it. Don't Move, little guy, I might see you. Just making a little note of that tree. Definitely want to hang in that either this year, definitely next year. It's pretty deep in here and it's right on the property line, but it's a thin strip of woods to hunt anyways. So about anywhere I go, I'm close to the line, but I've got to know that guy pretty well that owns that side. He don't hunt. He gave me permission to recover anything that I shoot on this side and goes over there, so I probably got another 50 yards behind it, but I'll be hunting up here anyways on this trail, so there's really no worry of even having a shot on the other property. There's a lot of sign back here. This is right where that buck came. It's thick. So just making a little note. Definitely want to come back here and check that out with a stand sometime. Definitely get something hung and give that a few tries. I'm gonna make my way back down this field and try to get settled in for an hour or so, just see what happens. Catch you there.